Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about some top gaming altcoins and the metaverse. Now, I think Jay is going to be joining us at some point in time, but we'll see when he joins. You guys already know my favorite picture is on screen. Nothing is changing for a while until there's a better picture. Now, let's see some of the guys that are already in the stream before we get into everything. Super says, "Yeah, was good, man. Hope you having a good weekend. Super Bowl Sunday is tomorrow. Let me know who y'all got in the chat. I'm gonna tell you guys who I got. It's the 49ers. They gotta beat the Chiefs. I was hoping Lamar beat the Chiefs, but oh well. We're gonna move on from that. Last game of the football season. Birdman is here with the fire emoji, the strong emoji, and the rocket emoji. We are all here. Alrighty. So those are the early birds to the stream. Early birds to the stream. Alrighty. So you guys already know if you guys want to get into some upcoming projects, private sales, you guys got to join that Patreon, guys. The Patreon is where it's at. We have been getting into some bangers. I actually just dropped I've been dropped this video, the how-to guide for you guys to understand how private sale works, the pros and cons and all of that, right? Some of our wins recently include Orange Crypto. Orange Crypto has been going absolutely nuts. As you guys can see, they already highlighted something from the week. Ivan on Tech started talking about these guys. I told you guys, I let other YouTubers do the marketing for us, man. We don't need to show all the altcoins we get into the private sale of. I may talk about a few of them here and there on the YouTube videos because especially the ones I really like, I make a video on. So Orange Crypto, we got it at 4 cents. It is sitting at 58 cents. What is that, like a 14x or so? So that's one, and this is a big win for us as of right now. It got up to about 78 cents. It could possibly get to $1. It could possibly get to $1. Still a very low market cap in that whole BRC narrative. And I've been telling you guys, a BRC narrative is going to be very hot. I'm still learning a lot more in it, but I have some plays focused on the BRC narrative. Another one we recently got here is Botanics Labs. This is going to be a fully decentralized EVM EVM L2 on Bitcoin. We've seen SVM, right? SVM did perfectly well. It's down now, but we'll see for the future of that one. We got into this one and we're hoping to get into another one that is Merlin Labs as well. And then we recently just got into Polyhedera Network. This is about to be a huge one. And you can see from the following count, there's a lot of people that are looking into it. You can see connecting Bitcoin with L1s, L2s. It also supports ordinals, BRC20s, and atomicals. So our private sale group has been getting into some bangers, right? Big bangers. Ether is now another one we got into. When I tell you our bull market plans is about to be huge, we're about to be living right in a bull market. A lot of altcoins is going to be coming out in end of Q1, Q2 that we've invested in, and it's going to be huge time for us, right? So make sure you guys join that Discord first. Ask your questions on the Patreon group, how it works and all of that. Watch the how-to guide if you guys need that as well. And lastly, if you guys need a place to store all your crypto, get yourself that Tangent wallet. Use code everything altcoin. You will save 10%, right? So let's get into it now. Bitcoin is at $47,000, man. This is huge. This is huge. We're seeing a run up, and I think the euphoria in the crypto market is going to come in around a little bit above $50,000, right? It may even get a little crazier the closer we get to the all-time high. Now, I didn't expect to get this close to the all-time high this fast, so there could be a huge retracement at some point in time, but we will see. As of right now, I'm already ready for the bull market. I hope you guys are too, because this is about to be an insane market. I've already been to two of them. This is going to be the third bull market I'm going to be in. And I'm going to be seeing a lot of people make money, and a lot of people probably lose the money that they made. And some people are going to be millionaires, right? Top gainers right now. You have some good ones up here actually today. Multi-chain has popped up after a while, up 55%. Auguras here up 35%. I told you guys this is a good AI play to keep your eyes out on. It's going to be nice. And then right after it, you got a Nautilus here. Olas up 32%. These two go together. I think they go together with Tau, right? Cell frame. I remember one of the subscribers were actually talking about cell frame. It's up 27%. You made some decent gains off of it. Still not for me. We're going to be talking about Superverse. Superverse is also up and is going crazy right now. Heroes of Mavia we're going to be talking about because this thing has shown you guys no one really cares about that fully diluted market cap. If there's interest in a project, it's going to pump crazy. But we'll get into it. We get into it. Tau, me and everything currency. Jay told you guys this is going to be a 4-digit altcoin very soon. It's halfway there. It's at $591 right now. This is moving pretty quick. And damn, how many streams ago we've talked about it around $60, $70, $80. It's now at $591, guys. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, looks like Kurukur. I don't even think I pronounced that right, but this is I forgot the name. This the sister chain though, but it's up 18%. Trust Swap is up here 17%. Some top losers: Velodrone. Hello is here 12%. Arc Block after that huge run up is down a little bit. Shido seems like one of the guys' favorite altcoins in here. You got Engine Starter. These are all the top. Oh, Farrakhanna down 18%. I figured this was going to come down at some point in time. This one, I think there's a cliff for it. I don't know if people have gotten their altcoin for it yet. Just yet. So let's check out some more comments before we continue on here. Niners. Birdman says Niners. Yeah. They better not let me down, man. I cannot have Patrick Mahomes win another ring, man. I can't. I just can't. I can't go through it. I can't go through another year. I'm from Frisco, so you got to support the 49ers. You got to. You got to support the Bay. Robin, yo, what's good? Crypto Chick, thanks for showing me orange at 9 cents when I asked your thoughts on it on Mint Layer. I was able to do a quick 7x on it. Woo! Crazy gains. I love it, Crypto Chick. Crypto Chick, that's you got around the price we got in at private sale. Private sale prices was at 4 cents. You got in at 9 cents. Very good buying opportunity right there. Right? BRC narrative is still going to be going on for the whole bull market, especially as Bitcoin continues to pump. Some people like the ecosystem that's building on Bitcoin, some people don't. But either way, it's going to pump. It is going to pump. Predictions for Mavia. I really have no predictions for Mavia right now, man. We're going to have to see. Yo, Jay, come join in. I see you. Jay, you there? Let me know if you there, man. We can put you right in. Jay is here. Back to the comments. We're gonna talk a little bit about Mavia, man. It seems to get a lot of hype right now. Hustle is talking about it. I know he made a bag off of Mavia. A bag. There were actually people that was giving you guys buy orders on Twitter around $1. So yeah, we got to talk about that, man. Is orange done for now? It's actually up crazy. I don't know what the long term gains are going to be for, but just know we at the private sale community, we get out tokens next month, right? They have put a 1 month cliff on it, so once we get that, it's going to be a huge, probably a huge dump on it, man. Probably a huge dump on it. So you guys, because they giving out 100% at TGE. Well, not TGE, sorry, after the 1 month cliff. So it's going to be a decent correction on orange crypto. Where it goes from there, I don't know. But just know, a lot of people are going to be dumping a lot, man. A lot. So for some airdrop talk, Wormhole is finally doing their airdrop. They took the snapshot already. If you guys have been bridging money from one chain to another chain, you should have been using Wormhole's what's that thing called? Their bridge. I forgot what the bridge is called, but you should be using Worm. You should be using Layer 0, Stargate Finance, because their snapshot probably hasn't been taken just yet. Connects was one that gave the airdrop. What's good, Jay? I hear you in the background.
Yo.
What's good? Hold on. Let me turn down my TV real quick. Turn down my TV. You airdrop hunting, Jay? Uh,
Man, you know I'm airdrop hunting, man.
that wormhole snapshot been taken, man. I hope they bless us. I hope they bless us because I got blessed with dimension. Dimension is
Yeah, I
looking.
got blessed. I got blessed a little bit with dimension and the wormhole, and I was doing the barrel one yesterday. It's a lot of airdrops to be farming right now. I
Oh yeah,
posted on Twitter.
bear chain.
Yeah,
Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's
hmm
it's a lot coming in, man. This
It's a
reminds me of
lot.
last cycle. Last cycle, the early stage of the bull market was a lot of airdrops. People were prepared for that bull market, man. This is the same thing. It's very similar, man. It's very, very similar.
Very,
Also,
very simple.
Cluster. Remember, I've been talking about Cluster for a while now. These guys are going to be using essentially, if you look at ENS is Ethereum name service. You get to name your wallet, and instead of people sending funds to an actual like numbers, a sequence of numbers, they can actually send it to like a username that you have. Like, let's say, let me just pick one of the comments up here. All right, let me pick one of the comments up here. Birdman, let's say Birdman has birdman.eth, right? I could just send money. I could just use that username, use that address, and it's going to send money to his wallet using that exact name, right? Clusters is doing the same thing using layer 0 for different chains. So they're already going to be implementing Bitcoin into their wallet, Solana. So it's not just EVM based like Ethereum name service is, and they took in a snapshot. What that means is there's a potential airdrop for them coming very soon. So
Very soon. Snapshot taken.
if you guys pay attention to this channel, I'm telling you guys, I give you guys too much alpha. Pay attention to these guys. They're gonna also be on Vision. On Vision. This is where you guys get to buy your Ethereum name, your ENS names and things like that. So they're gonna be on Vision.io. You can buy some ENS names there too. Stay up to date. This is an ever evolving space because it leads me to the next tweet. Kyle Chassis puts his.
Real quick, before you move on, y'all talk. You talk about ENS and GoDaddy.
Oh yeah. I talk about that last stream. I talk about that last stream.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I
that's
told you.
huge, man. That's
I,
huge.
I show the domains I own, man. I own a lot of domains, and I got a
Yeah.
lot of more to buy
hmm
because I already seeing it's gonna be like the .com. You're just gonna be flipping domains.
Yeah, for real.
Now, Jay, you told me about ERC 404. Kyle had put out this tweet. The new flavors of this week include
hmm
ERC 404 token 20 20,000 2022. Then you got
hmm
SPL 2022. What's good? Talk to me a little bit about this ERC 404.
ERC 404. So first, I gotta say, man, that thing was nice. It was a nice bag we made on that ERC 404. Like as soon as I found out about it, I sent it to you and Zoe. And it was the defrogs. It was like 160. Man, them things went up to like 3,000.
3,000.
Yeah, they went to 3,000 overnight. That's why I texted you in the morning and was like, yo, you get into this thing. But what I'm seeing with this whole ERC 404, the new token standards, like if y'all follow me, y'all know I'm big on Luxo. It's another token standard. I think it's just the new shiny things that's coming out. You know, people are testing it, people are trying to break it, communities are around it. Everyone wants to be first and kind of get their hands in it. So this ERC 404 is basically a non-fungible token mixed with a fungible token. What that does is like a semi fungible basically. And
Explain that a little bit.
so the nature and the reason why we're having this semi fungible thing is because like with NFTs, it's really just P2P selling, right? It gets a little bit hard when you're trying to have a project and you need to have liquidity, or you need to have a place when somebody wants to sell, they can automatically sell it. So connecting the NFT to a token means that you can then have a token liquidity pool surrounding the NFT. So what happens is when you buy the NFT, you have to go on Uniswap and buy the token. So if you buy, say it's $500, if you buy 250 worth, you won't get the NFT, but you'll still be able to speculate on holding the token. So it creates liquidity for that NFT.
Ah,
If you buy one full one, then the NFT automatically mints to your wallet. If you sell, like say you sell half of it, the NFT gets removed from your wallet and gets thrown back into circulation. So one of the interesting things and one of the most bullish things about it is just it's just creating an entirely new way to
To
value
speculate.
to speculate or to value NFTs, because right now, we just value NFTs on the floor price. It's like, hey, what's the floor price? And that's kind of stupid. Like, why are you gonna value NFTs off of the worst one in the pack? You know what I
That's
mean?
a fact.
So it's just a new way of people for valuing NFTs using kind of what we use with tokens already in um, the liquidity pools and all that stuff. So it's very, very new. And while we here on the stream, I got some alpha for y'all right now. Y'all might want to log off. There's this ERC 404 plus.
The freak is that?
It's just okay. So when ERC 404 came out, the dude who did it was like, "Hey, it's experimental. Don't be careful with your money." And for crypto, that means throw the whole bag in, right? So
Facts. That just means
everybody was throwing the whole bag in. Well, this other dude came out and said, "Hey, with ERC 404, there's some issues with it. They actually figured out that there's a way that you could double spend or have the NFT sent to yourself." So basically, they patched that up, and then now we have ERC 404 plus. And there's a token called Forge. It is ripping right now.
what's that?
It went.
It's on. What is it? What is it on? Where I could check it?
It's
Gecko
on.
Terminal?
It's on Uni. Yeah, go on. Actually, I'll send you the Dex Tools chart right now, then you can get all the info. So, like I was saying on stream, like if you see something in crypto, you don't really understand it, you don't know, like do some more research right then and there, because that's where the bag is going to be. And this one has
Is it this
already.
one? Is it at $700
Yeah,
right now?
it's at $700. Yeah.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nah, this is a too fast space, man. It's
It's a too
too
fast space.
fast.
But there's only the supply of this is like only like 6,000 or something like that right now.
Yeah, that's pumponomics right there.
Yeah, so
Pumponomics.
so they got the pumponomics mixed in. Like, I think people figured out real well how to get the tokenomics to show a nice chart and have some good, make people excited about it. But just being the first, it's worth
It's where it's at. Yo,
it's worth
Jay just gave
out.
y'all some alpha. I didn't even know all of this. Jay just gave y'all some alpha, man.
The way that this space moves so fast, man, it's like I learned about all this maybe 3 or 4 days ago. So do I think it's really finna be around? I don't know. I think it kind of makes sense. In the first bull run that I was in, we had tokens, coins was the big main thing, and then the last bull run you seen NFTs. So you had fungible, then you had non-fungible. Now we got semi-fungible. It kind of makes sense.
Facts. Oh, I see some questions here. Hold on.
All right, let's go.
Any concerns with the GSIF tokenomics? No concerns whatsoever, but we'll talk about it a little bit later.
Oh yeah, we can go on that.
What's pumping? What do you mean? What's pumping?
What's pumping? ERC 404s, Kayla.
Birdman says Polkadot about drop their dead meme coin airdrop. I don't know about none of that. I seen you drop it in the Discord. I don't know nothing about it, but I'm gonna have to look into that one.
Dead meme coin.
Don't know nothing about that one.
Oh, also, what's crazy too? One last thing on the ERC 404s. It's gonna be on every chain.
ERC 404 is going to be on every EVM chain or
every EVM chain. So you're going to have the first one on ARB, the first one on Matic, the first one on, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, things is about to get interesting, man. I love this space. Because now you got Egan Layer here, TVL close to $6 billion after a temporary cap removed.
Sheesh.
No, Egan Layer is about to be huge, right? It's about to be huge. It's all about restaking, all of that. You guys, this is going to be doing an airdrop. People are hunting this thing at a rapid rate right now. They're doing everything they need to get into Egan Layer, right? And one thing that you guys might want to check out as well, no one's talking about this. It's called Layerless. These guys actually are powered by Egan Layer and Layer 0 for omni-chain restaking protocol. This is about to be another big one. You can see how many people are following this. It's very new. It's very, very, very new. Nothing. If you know this channel, I find all the alpha. I try and give it to you guys, especially if it's on live. It's going to be for free. It's going to be some big alpha, right? I follow in Layer 0 very, very closely because I'm trying to get in. Well, I'm already in there, private cell. I'm already trying to get into any project connected to Layer 0 because I think that's going to be a huge narrative coming back around. Have you seen Layerless yet?
I haven't seen Layerless yet. I actually, okay, I'm checking my Twitter. I think I have seen this before, but
Yeah,
I haven't jumped in yet.
yeah. It's gonna be another one, man. Egan layer is big. Now, Farcaster, we talked about this last time. They're already trying to onboard all the Web3. So this could be the social media, social fi play that people are looking for. This is the next one here that is getting a lot of hype. If you guys
Mhm.
haven't already, you're gonna have to go download their platform. Let me see if I'm still following. Oh, I'm not even typing. What's good here? There we go. There you go. This is where you guys go follow these guys. Go sign up, right? They have it right there. You can sign up. It says you might have to pay $5 for the app or whatever. But this is looking like where Web3/crypto is about to migrate to. This could be the next play, maybe doing an airdrop. Who knows? But just keep an eye on them. Now, this is going to where closer to the topic where we're talking about crypto gaming and the metaverse. Traditional gaming needs Web3 more than ever. This is an article on Blockworks, right? Essentially talks a lot about how traditional gaming really needs to maneuver over to Web3 after, especially after what 2K has did. I don't know if you guys play 2K. Jay, you play 2K?
Nah, what happened on 2K?
Essentially,
I used to.
they put out the new terms
Uh huh.
basically saying that people do not own any of their, digital items that they have. They
Uh
can
huh.
wipe out your account whenever they want, and essentially you just got to agree to it because somebody try to sue them. So things is getting a little spicy in the 2K world right now. This is where
Yeah.
crypto is needed, where you own your digital collectibles and you're able to trade it and do whatever you want, right? More to come from
Mhm.
that. So now we're getting into some more of the gaming stuff, right? Johnny, you guys already know. I think he's the in the game guy. They told me Mavia wasn't worthy of a $1 billion market cap. Now Mavia has been going on an absolute tear. I honestly didn't think I would see Mavia this high this early, especially this early. But things
Yeah.
have been going crazy for Mavia, right? Essentially, he talks a little bit about how crypto gaming is a lot about attention. Uh, Anything that has attention in crypto gaming is going to probably perform well, right? And Heroes of Mavia right now got up to about $7 and is sitting right now at $6.72, right? You're looking at the market cap of $203 million. Fully diluted is 1.6. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, a fully diluted market cap, this high right now, isn't that bad, but it's going to scare off some people that probably don't understand tokenomics or how to find the tokenomics. But this is just that's
Mhm.
going to be a whole nother discussion for a whole nother time because I was actually ranted to one of my friends about how people don't really understand fully diluted evaluations. It's asinine. But if you're able to follow the vesting schedule, you're able to see that the market, what is circulating, is actually very important, and the demand for it is what's going to drive the price for any altcoin. That's why he says attention is very big. This thing is already now at a $200 million market cap. Now, how high could it go from here? I think this has to retrace at some point in time, right? It's just been since it came out on the 6th on a crazy just uptrend. Nothing has stopped it. It took a little breather, but who knows where it's going to come back down to. Right now, they have the attention of all of Web3, and they have the Coles behind them, and the Coles. These are the influencers that are talking about these projects. They're going to continue to talk about Heroes of Mafia. I'm not a Cole for these guys, but I know they're going to continue to do well. Could it get to like $10? It possibly can, but I don't think it's going to happen within this month or next month. We'll have to see. And now I have to bring up the vesting schedule because I didn't get into the private sale of this one, so I don't know what the vesting schedule is looking like for this one. What do you think about this, Jay?
This one looks very interesting. I do feel like I wanted to get in, because I saw you guys talking about it. I started doing some research. It looks pretty dope, but it does seem a little. It's heavy. It's heavy right now. I'm gonna just say that much. So I'm looking for it.
It's a Clash of Clans remake essentially, right? I
Yeah.
played the game a little bit. I was hoping to get an airdrop. They didn't bless me, so
Uh
I'm
huh.
hot about that. But outside of that, I know those that got the airdrop. They didn't really get that
Hmm.
much, but if they held it, it may be like $100 right now. But that's a free
Yeah.
game. roll
Free
that into whatever.
$100 for playing the game seems cool.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. This is crypto. $100 ain't shit.
Yeah, $100. I mean, that's what I said. For playing a game, $100 is like, oh, I played a game and got $100. But for investing and trying to really, if you were doing it to really like get your
Get
bags
that
up,
airdrop.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. If you're doing it for that, then yeah, I can see
that's
that.
why.
Give or
That's
take.
why. Army of Fortune, the people that was airdrop hunting it did not like what happened over there. Because they were supposed to give a sizable airdrop, but they only gave I think they fixed it to 4% of the total supply or something like that. So that right now we'll have to see, man. This is.
I mean, that's my hot take on airdrops right now is that's gonna start happening more and more because you got like when you look. I was explaining this about Manta, bro. 500,000 wallets. You might have $1 million to give away, but once you get 500,000 wallets, now everybody only gets $2. So, and then you got to weigh it out between the people who deposited 100 racks and the people who deposited $100. So, with airdrop farming, I'm kind of switching up a little bit. There's 100 airdrops to farm unless you got 5 bands at minimum or something like that to put into one. Go for the testnet ones. Go for the ones that don't require you to throw no funds.
Facts.
And the ones that no one's talking about, the one, if it got 50,000 wallets, then yeah, that's the one. that it's going to be divided between less people. It's going to be a higher allocation.
See some comments here. Birdman, you up for a bet on the game with crypto? Oh my god, people are betting on the game. Jay, who you got? Jay, who you got?
Oh man, listen, you're not gonna like this. If I had to put my money, I'm taking KC. But my heart says that KC needs to lose. I'm a Raider fan. They cannot win in my house. Those are our two top rivals, the Niners and KC. And I gotta choose Niners because I'm from the Bay. So I'd rather have the party be here in the Bay than in KC.
If they win, we won't hear from you for like a week.
Yeah, I might go out there to the parade with my Raider hat and maybe get jumped, but we'll see.
Have you ever heard Polyhedera? I think it integrates layer 0 tech. Yeah, we just talked about that. It integrates layer 0, man. Polyhedera is another big one. Listen, this Patreon group, we constantly winning right now. We got some big plays over there. Got some huge plays, man.
What up, Super know everything in this market. Everything you talk about, Super
smart guy, man. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Polyhedera Network right now. It's a live client on layer 0, and we're in both. So honestly, at this point in time, I just can't wait till like April or November when a lot of these altcoins come out, because I'm just tired of waiting for them to come out. Now you speaking my language, Kayla in the house. But how do you make money in the game with Mavia? Mavia is a play to earn game, so I'm sure that the more you play the game or how you win, if you win, you'll probably get some tokens. Like if you use Army of Fortune, every game you win, they give some amount of tokens, and you're able to switch it out on their website, their little platform that they have. If you can count by commas, then you're not making it. That's facts. You said you're gonna go with KFC. Oh, okay.
Okay. That hurts.
Where are we right now? Okay. So Superverse lately, how you feel about Superverse, man?
Man, I barely started looking into it last time you told me on stream, so I don't know enough yet.
Superverse seems like it's about to go on a massive run right now, bro.
And
it's still down from its all-time high, but it looks like it's about to catch up to his all-time high pretty soon here. You got Alex Becker continuously talking about it. He's going to keep pumping it. Right now, honestly, to me, I still don't even know exactly what Superverse does, but it's still like being a talk of the town. It's probably because of Elio Trade and their whole little conglomerate over there. This is going to pump. So, but how high is it going to go after it gets to its all-time high is going to be pretty interesting from there, because that's going to be a huge evaluation for this project here. People are already sick about it from the last cycle. It had a crazy evaluation. Which was,
Did they rebrand it to Superverse? Was it called something else?
Super
was
Farm.
It called Super
Farm?
Farm. That's what it was. Okay.
They were Super Farm. Then they went straight to Super, and then they went to Superverse. They do have some
Neo
NFTs
Tokyo.
around them. They have some NFTs. I know the NFTs is like the imposters. If you got
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
imposters, yeah, imposters is like one of the NFTs for these guys here. So it's gonna be interesting to see. And then next you got Shrapnel here. Now Shrapnel as well. I thought this was going to perform much better, but after playing the game, I could see that it's going to be a niche game. It's going to be more of a niche game, as the extraction is not a fast paced game. It's more of a slower paced game. You gotta get it. You may get like 3 kills in that game, and then go for the extraction zone. Essentially, me playing the game, since it was not controller based, I was not doing good whatsoever. I honestly, you guys are going to see the review on the EA Verse channel, and I was just getting killed. I'm not even going to lie. Because I'm not a keyboard player, man. I can't do keyboard.
That was me in complete. I can't do keyboard, so when I was playing complete, I was on a team and compete, and dude kept on yelling at me like, "Come on, man! Come on, everything! What you doing?" I'm like, bro, I'm trying to figure out how to shoot.
Don't come on now. We're gonna have to have you go in there as EC, and then me go in there as EA, because then they're gonna start comparing. They're gonna think you me. And I'm in compete. Yo, I was taking names in compete because I was using a controller for compete. Easy.
Okay, they let you use a control for compete. I couldn't get my controller to connect for some reason. So yeah,
I'll tell you how to do it. I forgot how you exactly do it, but I got the Xbox controller, so to me it connected. It was easy.
Okay.
Compete so far. So compete so far has been the best game I played. Citizens Capital was okay. But I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt because there were some bots in there. Shrapnel, it's in beta, so I'm gonna just wait a little bit. But the gaming space is getting a little crowded. There's a lot bigger games coming out, right? You can see here, Off the Grid. Gunzilla's Off the Grid is coming out on Xbox. They already got you. You can go ahead and add it to your wish list right now. So this is going to be the next talk that people are going to be looking at. You're going to have Off the Grid. You're going to have Midnight Society Drop, which is the Drop Dead or something. Dead Drop. There you go. Dead Drop, which is also an extraction game. So if you played Shrapnel, you're probably going to like a little bit of Dead Drop here. All right. So let me move on to my next one here. Next, you got GameSwift. I see a lot of comments coming in for GameSwift. A lot of comments coming in for GameSwift, man. I respect your content. Need another solid gaming play besides GameSwift.
Buy more GameSwift. No, just
GameSwift is going to be big. It's the only modular gaming blockchain at that, man. It's the only modular gaming blockchain, right? Now there may be some other ones that come out. You guys already know Celestia has made I can't even speak, modularity a big narrative going into this cycle here. A lot of new projects are including Celestia for their data availability. I even made a video. I thought I was going to get killed making this video talking about Casper versus Tia, but it seems like a decent turnout. I'm looking at it. It's nothing too crazy between the comments, but as of right now, the narrative is going to be behind modularity, and GameSwift is the only gaming blockchain focused on modular gaming blockchain. As for the tokenomics, you guys got to understand. Let me just go pull this up real quick, man. Let me go pull this up because you guys got to go into their Discord and figure out at least, I think it's like 41%. 41% of the supply is actually locked for GameSwift.
Locked for good?
Not for good, of course. It's I forgot.
I mean, what is it locked for? I mean,
I forgot how long it's going to be, but it's locked for a minute. So go on to Crypto Rank here. Go figure it out. They got some unlock coming out on the 23rd here, right? But you can see here. So for operations, the operations is going out right now. Private sale just started. Private sale round just started for this, right? Airdrop was all given out. Public sale all given out. All these public sales are already given out, right? Now, not till March of 2025, you don't get the seed round, right? So that's a long wait for them. That's not going to be until 164 days, which is going to be 10.88 million in total. Then you also got the foundation, which is locked for another 164 days. So you don't got to worry about a lot of tokens coming out right now. So you can use this, figure it out. I made a bunch of videos on you guys just, scrolling all the way down. This you can use to decide when you want to get out of a project, or if you think crypto's top is going to be like in December 2025, you can go ahead and go all the way down here and just figure out where the tokenomics is going to be there, right?
Mhm.
So by December, you're going to be up to about 570 million tokens. This is December 2025. So you still got some time for that. But right now, I'm not worried about the dilution. Also, one thing I want to say, in the early stages of an altcoin, in the very early stages of an altcoin, if the demand is there, it's going to pump to ridiculous evaluations. And that is just going to be because it's based off of the actual market cap. It's based off of what's circulating, not the fully diluted supply, right?
Mhm.
I want to, what altcoin could I give you guys the best version to show you guys on that?
To show
Even right
what?
now,
What are you trying to show? What are you trying to show?
like how in the early stages of an altcoin, you're going to get the best price appreciation if the demand is there. So I'm trying to remember what altcoin. Well, you got Mavia here. Mavia,
Yeah.
you can see how quickly this is running. This is running off of demand. And then, another one. This is even new, right? Celestia, talking about it. It's at a $3 billion market cap right now. Fully diluted market cap of 20, right? This is going to continuously go up off of just what's on the supply, what's on the market, what people are able to trade. If the demand is there, the price appreciation will be there. The fully diluted evaluation, of course, you worry about that, but most of those altcoins do not come out until the end of the bull market, or while
Ignore the fruity. I'll say it. I ignore FDV. It doesn't really mean nothing. It don't really mean shit. Like, if they're gonna release, every token has a different release schedule. So FDV, it gives you an idea of, okay, this is what it would be evaluated
if
at
everything
if we
was
were to
out
go.
at once.
Yeah, if we were to go public right now, like, how companies go public and they say, hey, we raised $100 million at a $2 billion valuation. It's just, that's how much the entire thing would be worth. But that is the most speculation metric ever, because it doesn't really mean nothing for a crypto. They could dump all the tokens right now and the price will go down. And so I kind of just long as when the tokens are going to hit the market is very important.
That's why you have people that's always tracking what altcoins is unlocking every month, just so they can see if they have a DCA, an opportunity. Because if a big unlock is coming, like this month, for let's say Celestia doesn't unlock until October, by the way. So what you see right now, let's say Bitcoin goes ahead and hit like all-time high before October even hits. Celestia continuously doing with all the hype, people staking. There's over 50% of Celestia staked right now. 50%, right? So people are going to be staking this, and this is going to continuously run. Let me just show you. Go to your vesting. Go to the vesting. Your next unlock does not come until October 30th, 2024. We have some time before any new tokens for Celestia comes out. This is what I mean. If the demand for the altcoin is there, it's going to continue to go up. And you've seen it at $3 billion market cap. Now, this could hit like a $6 billion market cap. But the thing is, during this time, when this unlock happens, 100% of the 100% of the market cap right now is going to come out in October, right? So that means the market cap is going to double. It's going to become a $6 billion altcoin in October. So that could be a huge dump, a huge buying opportunity for Celestia, but we won't know exactly where the price of Celestia will be at that time, right? So when
a little correction there, the market cap is going to stay the same. The price is going to dump.
Yeah, the price,
the price, yeah.
But you can see people have been buying this from $2. We got into the private sale, we got in at $2. So our allocation comes in on October, right? $2. It's now at $20. Right, so people looking at these altcoins and billion-dollar evaluations and run away from them. But this is the thing, we're gonna talk about historical chart, right? Because this is the historical snapshot. In November of 2021, only one altcoin hit $100 billion market cap, and that was BNB. And I do think we could see only 1 or 2 altcoins hit a $200 billion valuation. Then you're going to see some like maybe 5 to 10 altcoins probably hit $100 billion valuation. This is going to be mainly due to the price of where you're going to see Bitcoin. If a lot of money comes into Bitcoin, if you're seeing Bitcoin at like a $3 trillion market cap, imagine what that does to all the other altcoins in the top 100 at least. And not to mention the lower cap altcoins. There's going to be a lot of money that's flowing into this space. So don't run away from mid to high cap altcoins. Just be able to give yourself, a price prediction off of the vesting that you're going to see. You got anything to put onto that, Jay? Or did I say, tell me what I said?
Man, you said everything. You said everything kind of perfectly, man. You said everything kind of perfectly. I think I was having the same kind of thoughts as you. I feel like people might see something with a higher market cap and be like, "Oh, that's overvalued or whatever." But
Facts.
This market is kind of moving, substantially like together. So we see like Bitcoin at $1 trillion. That's like crazy. So some of the lower, like I used to see a $100 million market cap and be like, "Oh, that's crazy. I'm never getting into that." But now that's little. It can still do a 20x, easy. So yeah,
most people don't understand that.
Yeah, everything you said right there was pretty solid. And then as you go up in those higher market cap coins, maybe you won't hit 1,000x on $100 million M cap, but you're gonna hit maybe a 50x on a much I'm gonna put safe in some air quotes, but in a safer play, with a less riskier play.
Exactly.
So yeah, everything you just said was on point.
So go look at the historical snapshot and go understand where some of these altcoins have been from their trajectories, from their low of that year, and then you can see where they end up going, right? This is easy for you guys to do homework. This is why I'm not worried about where's GameSwift at. GameSwift at a $30 million market cap, and you guys are looking at the fully diluted evaluation. If you want to go off of the fully diluted evaluation, go ahead. You still got a lot of room to go for a project like this of its caliber itself. Modular blockchain is about to be something huge, and they didn't even start building the games on this chain just yet, right? What's been the selling point for GameSwift has been the games that's actually on their hub, right? And what else? The AI that they have, the GeForce AI that they implemented, people are now looking at G-Swift. I'm telling you, what was it, like 3 months ago? Not even long ago, December. I had people thanking me about getting into G-Swift from the lows. I think I was the only person on YouTube. Well, I don't even want to say the only person because I hate when people do that. But I was really trying to tell you guys, G-Swift is about to be huge. I told you guys before it came out, when it was doing their IDO, I'm like, go look at G-Swift. This is going to be an important play. And then it stood down here for a long time. And boom, got up to 74 cents. This bull market is about to be interesting for a lot of you guys. If this is going to be your first one, you're going to see some insane evaluations. This is why
you're going to see some crazy things happen.
And
I'm starting to see them crazy things happen right now. Like it's coming back. The feeling of watching people make 5x in a day for the first time is happening right now. It's crazy.
Facts. It's crazy. People making 5 to 10x's in one day. Look at this is one that I want to bring up, right? I'm not going to lie to you guys. I hate the 18 with a passion, an honest passion. Because if they would have just followed the vesting schedule, me and my Patreon members would at least made over 500 grand off of this project. At one point in time, it made us unrealized millionaires, right? Unrealized millionaires just because of the run that it had. If you look at where it's at, remember what I said, early stages of a project, right? This came out at the time where Metaverse narrative just kicked off, right? This thing ran up. No one cared about the fully diluted evaluation. No one cared about that. It just ran up and it kept going up to 17 cents. Now you can see where it's at right now, way under that, which is why I'm telling you, early stages of the altcoin is possibly going to make you the most money because there's less of the circulating supply out there. And if the demand hits that altcoin, who knows where it's going to go from there, bro? Who knows where it's going to go?
Yeah.
But let me see. There's a lot of comments here because I actually went on a little tangent right there. I stopped looking at the comments, bro.
What we got?
I stopped looking at the comments. Pitt says 44% lock for DOA. Yeah,
let's
the
get
Dow. Martin says 44% for the Dow. And honestly, I don't even tell you guys, I'm actually a G Swift ambassador, but that's how much I don't like the shill. I don't even. I'm in their Discord. I'm in their private side of their ambassador side. The other ambassadors do more work for G Swift than I actually do. But when I put out the videos, it actually does very good. I applied to be an ambassador because I really like that project, and that's honestly the only project I've applied to be their ambassador for. I haven't done the work I needed to. I should be doing the work. I just don't like the shit, you guys, man. I really don't. Because there's too many altcoins to continuously talk about just one.
Yeah, that's the reason why I have to admit that's the reason why I haven't became an ambassador for any project or something. Because as soon as I like this project, I'm gonna want to talk about another project, bro. And I ain't.
That's why I didn't apply to be a Polkadot ambassador. I've had some DMs of Polkadot people coming up to me and asking me, "Yo, how much does it cost to advertise on your channel for a Polkadot project?" Because honestly, some of my Polkadot videos do amazing. So they came to me. I told them the prices. Yesterday's prices isn't today's prices. I know that.
Exactly.
Yesterday's prices ain't today's prices. So just like y'all have been paying Crypto Wendy. Well, they didn't pay Crypto Wendy, but Crypto who was it, Banter and all of them. I'm trying to
Banter,
get too. I'm not trying to get as much as them, but that's different.
They did it through the proposals, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even want to go through the proposals because they might kill me the way they did Wendy.
Oh, the way they did Wendy was bad. Oh, but honestly, I think it was dope for them to have the community decide who they wanted to, have shilling.
Yeah, I actually like that.
But the way that they did Wendy was like, oh, you need money? You want money for your work? Nah, get up out of here.
Yo, also, what was it? They have this one, I don't even want to say his name, but his videos do terrible. They don't get no views, but he's getting paid.
Who?
Oh, I can't say his name because I'm not here for no beef. I'm not here for no beef.
Yeah.
He's a Polkadot ambassador. He's a Polkadot ambassador. They don't get no views, and he is getting paid. And I'm not gonna lie, I hate it, but I can't hate on another man what they doing with their bag. So good job to him, man. But Gala right now, dude, I don't even know what's going on with Gala. I haven't been keeping up with Gala. There's too many gaming altcoins to really like. At one point in time, I did think that Gala would be able to outperform, but if you see it right now, you remember what I said. Vesting, the tokenomics don't matter, right? I'm gonna say this: the tokenomics don't matter until the next cycle. Because that means most of the fully diluted evaluation is now out onto the market. So for Gala to now go back to his all-time high is going to take a lot more move and a lot more demand for Gala to get up to that high, right? If we pull up the coin perspective, right now, Gala to hit his all-time high. What's that? 82 cents? Was that 82 cents we saw there? That's a 33x, but that now puts it at a $27 billion market cap. When last cycle, when it hit that all-time high, it probably was nowhere near a $27 billion market cap. So This is what I mean. Every cycle is different. The early stages of an altcoin, right? So a lot of altcoins coming out in this cycle is going to probably outperform what they have done, what they're probably going to do in the next cycle, because more of their tokenomics is going to come out and there has to be a lot more demand for them to pump crazy. So Gala, I'm not really looking into too much, but it's going to probably do well. Back to his all-time high, it's a possibility.
27 billion back to its all-time high. That means they dumped a lot, bro.
Yo,
so I gotta remind people, like, man, tokenomics is key, man. Like, the main thing is this: you just want to make sure if the team is dumping tokens, it's not like half of the damn supply in 1 year. Because then it's like, okay, if we have $1 billion market cap and then we dump half of the supply, we need another billion just to keep the price the same. So like, people really gotta look into that tokenomics of a coin, even if it's like the vesting might be a year from now, or the vesting could be tomorrow. Or sometimes you got protocols doing like staking and they're just giving away a high APY to get this coin released, and the inflation of the token is like 1,000%. So it's just something to look into. Just long story short, make sure you know the inflation of the token you're in.
Facts. Love the content. Bullish on Myriad and Lit. I'm not bullish on lit. Myria could actually do well. I don't know too much about lit. Once again, I just know
I'm
it's a very
I'm
low
bullish
market cap
on lit.
altcoin.
Hmm.
What you said, Jay?
So I'm pretty bullish on lit. I like lit.
I know it's a low market cap altcoin, so I know the eyes is going to be there for like the market cap hunters out there. It's at a $17 million market cap. Also, once again, that's the full diluted evaluation right there. So I'm not hearing nobody talk about this one. An full diluted evaluation, but somehow is the point coins I like.
Hey,
Yo,
that's how it always is.
Rob says I've been stacking G Swift easy 10 to 20x, a lot more than that, but safe 10 to 20x.
Safe.
Oh, from here, yeah. Ivan on Tech also pushed G Swift early. Yes, Ivan on Tech. Yo, Ivan on Tech is another smart guy, bro. I
Very.
always tune into his early streams. If I'm up that early, I watch his streams. That's a smart guy, bro. That's a smart guy. And I'm not gonna tell you I don't watch no other YouTubers. I watch a lot of YouTubers too.
Yeah.
I got to get alpha everywhere. Rouse says
Everywhere.
2 sensors or less. What is a modular blockchain? A modular blockchain is a chain that actually has segregated segments. So you have the sequencing, you have each segment that actually does one thing, right? So instead of a monolithic, this is exactly how I know because I've been doing that TIA video. I've been doing too much research on TIA.
Mm-hmm.
So reason Ethereum and all Solana, all of them are called monolithic chains is because they do all their work on one chain. So that's their sequencing. That is their data availability. Everything is accessed on one chain, which bogs down the chain, bogs down the layer, I should say, right? While TIA breaks it down into segmented layers. I call it segregated layers. One layer does one thing, the next layer does another thing, and the third layer does another thing. Which is why a lot of new altcoins you seen are coming out are using TIA for their data availability layer. That is the bottom layer. So if you look at TIA, they have the three layers on top of that. But that also brought into question. This is what Vitalik said. Vitalik essentially said any altcoin, any EVM chain that uses TIA for data availability is an Ethereum layer two. It's more of a Celestia layer two. That becomes a whole different question. And that's why I'm
Mm-hmm.
probably a little bit more bullish than TIA now. And I ain't gonna lie, Zoe helped me learn a little bit more about TIA that I needed to know. I'm already in the private cell. If I knew, I'm telling you, if I knew what I knew about TIA, I would have
Mm-hmm.
went heavy on the private cell. Heavy,
Mm-hmm.
heavy, bro. Heavy. How big can swarm markets be? Ooh, this actually. Hold on. Let me bring up a tweet. Damn, I'm everywhere today, Jay. Am I on like some crack? What's going on? Where's it? All right, hold on. All right, so before we even get to the metaverse talk, Leo Trades put out this right. Attention is currency for the metaverse, right? Where
Hmm.
that's a whole nother discussion. But
Yeah.
if you scroll down here, Crypto Hub asked him what is his opinion on RWA narrative. Elio says, I walk back my bearish stance solely since Larry started yapping RWAs. And who've been telling you about this? Me.
Uh,
I've
Come
literally been
on,
telling y'all this.
man. Come on, man.
Yo,
We've been
it's
talking about
easy.
RWA. Like, you needed Larry Fink to tell you, and you're in crypto? Hold on, bruh.
Nah,
Hold
I'm
on.
not gonna say nothing to Elio. That's a smart man. Yo,
He
listen.
is. He is.
When it comes down
But
to swarm markets, this is not even a RWA topic video right now, but I'm everywhere right now. So when it comes down to swarm markets, being able to tokenize stocks and put them on chain is about to be a huge thing. As Larry Fink continues to keep talking about this, people are going to finally realize that they can actually invest in most of these. Well, not most, but because they have some stocks on chain already. And people, as
mhm.
you start to get more into the blockchain adoption side of things, now people are going to start to shift their focus on how they can trade some certain stocks on blockchain. Swarm markets
Mhm.
does that for you. It's just easy to see some of these plays. It's low right now, but once again, you have to see the move that it had within the past year, right? From this lows, about 5 cents to about it got up to about 40 cents, just under 40 cents. There's a lot more growth potential right now. Remember, crypto is an evolving door. I say that a lot for memes, but that's overall for crypto, right? Every narrative, that's where people start to talk about different things. Right now, you in this little like weird space of narrative where people are airdrop hunting. You got a little bit of gaming narrative in there. What do you think, Jay? What's the narrative right now?
Airdrops. There's so many narratives, man. It's all over the place. I think like right now, what's interesting is we kind of got into this space where we like needed a certain narrative, like, oh, AI is pumping, or oh, this is pumping, and I had to back off and like tell some of my mentees and other people like, hey, you could be focused on that narrative, but there's other stuff pumping everywhere, man. So
Facts.
we have, so right now I feel like it's kind of a narrative list space. There's not like one narrative taking off. You got BRC20s going crazy, ERC 404s, RWAs is getting talked about on the news. Gaming is being like regular gamers are going on. Xbox is talking about Web3 games are finna drop. Like every narrative is popping right now. All of crypto's popping.
This is the beginning parts of the bull market you're starting to see
Mm-hmm.
where that
Yeah.
euphoria hits and anything and everything starts to go crazy.
Mm-hmm. Everybody starts to get excited.
Gala tokenomics are crazy. Yeah, I don't honestly. I have to do a little bit more research on what's going on with Gala because I don't hear not too many people are talking about it. Birdman says heard
That
Wendy
might be
was
a good
charging
thing.
50K for one ship. 50K.
50 racks. Woo.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She was smoking on that pipe.
Hey, hey, she's smoking on that project pipe. If projects want to get on my page and they finna pay me 50K, guess what? That's the price, my boy.
Yeah, yesterday's prices ain't today's prices, man. What's your thoughts on Pangolin? I'll be honest with you, Pangolin has died out.
Yeah, it has. I was big on it before, but it kind of went to sleep and never woke up.
To be honest, Trader Joe took over.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Trader Joe took over, just like Uniswap pretty much took over for Ethereum. Trader Joe has taken over for AVAX. Could there be another
Yeah,
competitor for Joe? I don't know, but it's not going to be Pangolin right now.
that's true.
It's not going to be Pangolin right now.
That
Joe,
reminds me of what happened with Kyber Swap and Uniswap. Kyber Swap was the big swapping, and then Uniswap came out, and it was like nobody uses Kyber.
yeah, Kyber putting out there. What's that? You got to get into the what's that little Kyber? They got the Kyber GPT or something like that.
I don't know about that one. Kyber GPT.
Yeah, they got something. But yo, so this now goes to the topic that we're going to talk about now for the because we covered gaming now, right? We're going to get into the metaverse side of things a
Mm-hmm.
little bit here. I want to see because I put out a poll for you guys. The question of the day. Do you guys think crypto metaverse will make a comeback? And I'm so happy to see that 84% of you guys said yes. I'm happy.
Smart crowd.
Yeah. Metaverse is coming back, right? A lot of people have forgotten. There's some things happening over there. JP Morgan already opened the first metaverse bank.
Mm-hmm.
This was 2 years ago. So not too much talks is going on right now, but of course, Apple VR glasses came out, right? The Apple Vision Pros.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some talks about that. Now, I think what people are going to have to focus on is going to be apps that's going to want to build metaverse apps or VR apps that want to build on these, Apple Vision Pros or whatever it may be. It could be the Oculus, but those are going to be something that is going to be big. And I got one play that's actually doing it because I got into the private sale of it and I already seen some approvals they have. So this is going to be nice, right? We already talked about this. The attention is the currency, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Metaverse is at a $15 billion market cap. It's already up 7.5% on the day. I did hit this right here to see the top gainers in the 7 days. Victoria VR, which is a VR play, which is decent to see that is up here because how long ago was it that Apple came out with the glasses, Jay?
It wasn't that long ago.
So
A couple days ago.
Yeah, it follows the timeline, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Nerve Tech is always pumping somehow. It's always pumping somehow, but it's at an $8 million market cap. But every time I see it, it's up like 30-some%. So I don't know what's going on over here. But there's going to be a lot of different metaverse plays here, man. A lot of different metaverse plays. Polka City, Everdome. It's a little bit one. How you feel about the metaverse right now, Jay? I didn't ask you about that, man. How you feel?
I think Metaverse is gonna go crazy. Overall, I think AR verse is gonna be kind of the bigger thing, but Metaverse can go crazy. I know you've seen Disney just went ahead and picked their metaverse of choice and went and said they about to put 1.5 billion into Fortnite's metaverse.
Yep, I seen that.
So
But Disney also
yeah.
Disney is about the play that I'm talking about. Actually, Disney, they're in their accelerator program. So
Hmm.
Disney is now jumping into this metaverse, and I believe Disney is doing this because they're going to be able to make a lot more money within metaverse plays. Because what's their IPs? Their IPs they can
Hmm.
actually include in the metaverse. So
Yep.
it's
Or
going to be
it's like they got some crazy things too. Like they was doing something with Omi where because it's AR. So now imagine if
that's
you
fucking
have like your AR glasses at the Disney parks. You already see crazy stuff at the Disney parks, but now it'll be like if you own certain NFTs, like say you own the partner statue, which is on Vivi, it was 100,000 for that NFT at one point. But if you own that NFT and then you go to the park, when you look at that NFT or you look at that statue and you own that NFT, it'll show you like some new content. So it's a way for people to like use AR to kind of offer new experiences for people. So yeah, I'm pretty big on that AR. I think it's gonna be something that just makes sense.
it's crazy. I was trying to figure out the freaking name of this project. Like I think it was last stream. I'm
Hmm.
like, yo, it's Jay's favorite project. What the heck is the name? Now you said it. It's Omi. I was trying to look for it. Like, what's going on with Omi? How's it looking over there, man? Are you still
uh,
doing the stuff with the VVs?
I'm in the VVs. I like the NFTs. I don't like the tokenomics or the token.
Oh, okay.
They really, from when I first got in, like we were just talking about in the beginning, it was cool. Everything was locked up. Team didn't dump as much. But once they dropped and then they started getting all their major partners, it was some hiccups with people not wanting to use a token. So the whole tokenomics changed. So I'm not really, but I still got my NFTs though, because like I said, AR I think is something that's gonna go crazy.
Yo, the reason I remembered was because one of the projects was coming out and they was focused on building on. They said they were powered by Zilliqa, right? I'm
Hmm.
like, ah, Zilliqa's dead. This
Yeah.
reminds me of I'm now I remember it's Omi on Gold Chain. What the
Yeah.
hell ever happened to Gold Chain?
Yeah, what happened to Go? Yeah, Omi was the only thing that had transactions on GoChain. It was crazy. I remember you can go to the go to the blockchain of GoChain. So like Omi is the only thing on there, but it
Yeah,
was so bad. It was so bad that like there's not even any development on there. So it was like Omi was having hard time getting listed on exchanges because they were on GoChain, and like exchanges are like, what's this framework?
facts. Birdman does the emoji. Rob says Root Network. We're actually about to talk about Root Network because I think this is going to be
Mm,
the biggest metaverse play of this cycle. We're going to talk a little bit there. Jay, you know about Root Network?
man, I was just looking at Root Network like
Bad. We're gonna get
recently.
into that, man. We're gonna get right into Root Network. Native American says this channel gives more alpha than any other I follow. You should have 100K subs easy. Thanks, man. It's alright. It's gonna come at some point in time.
Yeah.
It's
He said,
cool.
"Glad you don't though." Hey, it's
I
kind of
didn't even
funny.
know.
It's kind of funny when people say that they're like, "Man, you be giving Alphabet. I wish you had more subscribers, but I like that you don't have a lot."
Yo, I actually didn't want to read that part.
I had to point
Yo,
that out. I see that too much. I'm like, "Hey, man, that's a bittersweet comment
facts.
right there."
Last cycle, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said something very similar to me. Same thing. They was like, "Yo, I'm glad you don't have too much subscribers because I wouldn't be able to get into some of the altcoins." I was like, God damn."
Yeah, exactly.
But to the Root Network we go. It is at 7 cents right now, up 5.2% on a day, man. This is another one. Hold on. I hate these websites got to get it together, man. CoinGecko does not have the data I'm looking for sometimes. CoinMarketCap does.
Mhm.
And then sometimes CoinMarketCap doesn't have the right data.
Yeah, CoinMarketCap. I stopped using CoinMarketCap. It's like they just be making up stuff sometimes. Like, where y'all get them numbers from, even, bro?
They be talking about what they said is actually came out, right? But right now it's at a $77 million market cap, right? And if you guys probably look at the fully diluted valuation of 900 million, you'll probably run away from this project. But once again, we broke it down the valuation for you guys, and then I'm gonna go on to the crypto rank before we even get into talking about why this might be the play of this cycle. Why this might be the play of the cycle. I just want to show you guys. The root network. Vesting. We're gonna slide right on to vesting. It's gonna be a first unlock in 2 days, right? This is gonna be 0.39% of the supply. But let's scroll down. Oh, Futureverse is right up here, right? Day unlock doesn't come for the next 618 days. This is not till next cycle, guys.
Yeah.
Essentially the end of the bull market going into the bear market, right?
That's
What
beautiful.
else?
That's what
Oh,
I
let's
want to see.
scroll down. Let's scroll down. Let's just scroll down to December, because this is a lot of people. You probably gonna miss out on a lot, man. Let's go on to December. December, you're now gonna have 1.66 billion tokens in circulating supply. That is nothing compared to the max supply, guys. Look at this. That is nothing to the max supply as of right now. Nothing. So it's going to take you that long to just get this high. This thing is going to be on a crazy run very soon here, right? And I feel like it's lagging behind. Most people aren't really doing their homework. So Futureverse, the first major right deal. Readyverse Studios have partnered with the Warner Brothers to exclusively bring Ready Player One's franchise to the metaverse. God, I'm telling you, they have partners with FIFA through what's that gaming project that they have on their network? I forgot. Either way, Ripple Labs put $50 million into the to the Futureverse. Their Futureverse is powered by the root network right here. Like, there's so much. You can even see this people just talking about it, bro. Like, this is why I like CoinMarketCap. You can see comments on here, right? This guy here probably doesn't know nothing, but there's a lot. There's a lot, man. There's a lot. I love the comments here. Right here, this is you was just talking about Fortnite and all of that, right? Crypto Insider says you're not bullish enough on Root. That's the game right there. The SATO token. That's the one that has the FIFA partnership right there, right?
Oh, okay. And that's built on Root Network?
Yeah, that's on Futureverse.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, but Futureverse has a lot more going for it. There's also another altcoin that's coming out. We're going to talk about this right after this one, right? So you have the Metaverse talks being a thing right now, right? Aaron McDonald, CEO of Futureverse. This is the tweet. You guys can go ahead and read it. I'm not going to do that for you, right? Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic Games, Fortnite. Everybody's talking about the Metaverse now. It seems like eyes are now shifting over to the Metaverse within some of the big entertainment companies. So you guys can actually front run a lot of people in crypto by just starting to look more into the Metaverse, honestly, right? Now you're going to have this new play coming out very soon here. Now I got into the private sale of this one. I'm very excited. They got NDAs. They didn't put it all out just yet. But if you go onto their Twitter, you can see they actually retweeted the Futureverse. So I don't think, let me see. Where is it at right now? I just got to find that tweet again. But Walker World is doing something with the Futureverse. I don't know exactly what it is, but they're doing something literally right there. They retweeted this. I'm in a private cell, so I know a little bit more that I can't say because they didn't fully come out and say it on here, so I'm not going to say it. But just get ready for this play right now, right? This play right now. They do have NFTs that you can actually stake, which means you can possibly get an airdrop because there's actually another altcoin that's using their NFTs. If you stake their NFTs, you could earn you could start earning some passive rewards for their airdrop. It's called My Pet Hooligans. You stake their freaking rabbits, you're gonna start getting some carrot coins, right? So Walker World may be doing the same thing because they do have a staking program for their NFTs. Like right now, how much is this right now? $358. So as more hypes come for Walker World, you may see this start to go back up in price because I remember this around 1 ETH last cycle. So this is going to be something to keep on your radar. But you guys let me know how you feel about this, Jay. What's your thoughts on Root Network, man?
It looks dope so far. I'm looking at the website right now, and yeah, I like the compatibility with different blockchains. You know, it looks good. It looks good as for a metaverse play. One of the better metaverse plays that I've seen recently, actually, to be honest.
I keep I'm gonna keep it a stack, man. It's probably the best metaverse because all the other metaverses they've been hyping up their metaverse. I'm gonna talk about one of them, and they're all pretty much look the same.
Yeah, they all pretty much look the same. Or I feel like a lot of them, you know, they try to go with this. Oh, we're gonna do a pixelated metaverse or whatever. It's like, nah, y'all just can't figure out the graphics, huh?
Facts. Rob says 100% play of the cycle. Could be. It honestly could be. Right now is at a very decent buying opportunity, not financial advice, of course. But just remember, we talked about it on stream, right? It's at 7 cents. We've seen it with multiple plays so far. Remember, Jay? We talking about Tau at like $60. It's at $591 right now. So if you guys pay attention, you guys get a lot of alpha right now, just across the whole crypto landscape, not just like 5 altcoins. Everyone drums into Futureverse with those tokenomics. Let's talk about VV. We could talk about VV. I'll be honest, I started thinking more about VV because of the whole, term of digital and what's the other term? Freak. Digital, not digital, but damn. I forgot the other term, but these are all about terms for the metaverse. Now, for VV, I want to know essentially where are you going to make these digital copies of these items? What metaverse are they going to plug into? Are they going to plug into their own metaverse, or they're going to partner into another metaverse and plug in those digital copies into those metaverses? That's my question for VV, virtual versions. But that's the reason that question, I have that question mainly is because there you go, Twin Protocols, right? Twin Protocol is doing the same exact thing that virtual versions is pretty much doing, but these guys already have an ecosystem that they're doing the same exact thing. They're partnered with Sophiaverse already, so the digital versions that you guys are going to be making are going to plug into the Sophiaverse. So that's my question for virtual versions. Where are those where all those digital versions are going to go? Now, I'm not bearish on virtual versions at all. I actually do think it's going to do well. Mainly, it's a very low market cap, so it doesn't take a lot to pump this thing. So, and it's actually down 8% right now. So, let me see. Past year, you can see it's not doing too crazy. It's at $3 million market cap. So it could do well, but once again, my question is, once you go onto their website, you got virtual versions, right? Create your digital twins, digital decentralized AI, digital twin. Essentially, all of these, where are they going to plug into? Own your digital assets. What metaverse are you going to be able to see this asset in? Is it going to be their own metaverse, or is it going to be this, whatever this is, right?
Dverse, probably.
Yeah. So
I ain't gonna lie, those avatars or whatever, I've been seeing them a lot, and somebody put me up and said like there's some platforms selling like some, like stock versions of like 3D objects that people can get and kind of
ready player
add things to. And no, not even Ready Player Me. I'm saying like right here on the website that you were on.
Oh,
the visual versions. Those avatars right there, those look a lot similar to some other avatars that I've seen.
So these are
before.
stock ones, right?
So it's like they're stocked in and they just added that, the sweater on them or something. So
if they're able to make copies, they should be copies of other people. But this is the leading metaverse platform, right? Metaverse avatar platform right now. I've been talking about these guys for the longest because I honestly try to contact them. I'm keeping 100 with you. I try to contact them to put some of my Katsu society into their platform. You guys already know I'm trying to do some metaverse fashion. There ain't nobody gonna have drip like my guys in the metaverse, but because you guys got to know streetwear to have that drip. But anyways, I tried to contact these guys, but they denied me. They said I ain't got nothing working just yet. So I said, all right, bet I'll be back. I'll be back. But these guys, they make avatars pretty much for all the metaverse platforms right now. And if they're doing a token, I don't know, but they raised a lot of money though. They raised a lot of money
They
from
raised a
last.
lot of money.
Yeah, you already know too. So, let me see the comments here. Root Network needs to drop a trailer or something. I think, there's probably a lot of NDAs. You guys got to know there's probably a lot of NDAs being signed that they can't talk a lot about. So, them even saying that they partnered with, Ready Player Me, Warner Bros. To make Ready Player One a thing, that's probably big drop. Now, we don't know any other NDAs that probably has been signed, because if you're working with those big of companies, there's some NDAs that's being signed. There's some things that you can't talk about just yet until they release it. Who knows?
Yeah, every time.
Right. Where was I? Virtual versions right there. NFTs right there. Ganium is the other one that I was talking about. Now, Ganium, it had piqued my interest, right? Ganium piqued my interest mainly because a while back they had put out the tweet that they had a partnership with Meta. Now, since then, everything has been quiet on that front. I'm expecting that probably there was an NDA signed, and like there was an intern at Ganium that was not supposed to put out that information, but that information started to circulate so much that it honestly pumped for a little bit. It was when that information came out. Yeah, you can see from the year. This the top right now, right there, and it came down from there because no talks after that has been on the Meta partnership. So right now, I don't know if there's a Meta partnership. Is there an NDA? Who knows? But this is going to still be on my radar. I may put a little bag into it, just hoping that there's an actual Meta partnership. And this is, the intern messed up and he got fired. But we'll see, man. What do you think about Ganium? I didn't even ask you, Jay. What's your favorite metaverse right now, outside of the Root Network? Other metaverses that you've been looking at?
I'm pretty bullish on some metaverses that are not really built yet. So I'm bullish on the Treeus metaverse. Also, I think Spatial should drop a token.
Facts.
I'm waiting for them to drop a token, but I don't really have that many metaverse plays. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the metaverse plays that I did have in the last run, either they gave up or they're AI plays now. Like
facts,
So I'm looking into like some of these BRC20 type metaverses, or some metaverses kind of built on the inscriptions. I think inscriptions is kind of interesting.
Yeah,
but
one guy keep he's in all my comments that talk about this. Before we even talk about that, I told you how I got right.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Essentially Spatial. So I've been expecting Spatial to do their metaverse drop. And I got the I'm not gonna lie, me being in this space, I should not have gotten caught with that such easily, bro. That's the one thing that pissed me off. They got me, but they sent that email, right, and said, "Oh yeah, connect your wallet. You're gonna start getting your Spatial metaverse token." Bro, I'm like, bro, and I've never moved so fast in my life. I immediately jumped onto the computer, went on the website, connected my wallet like, I'm not even gonna say the word, but a dummy. I'm over here, accepting these transactions. Next thing you know, about a minute or two later, I got Zerion on my phone. I get notifications. Such and such left. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? I go look. I'm like, oh damn, they got me. I'm like, hold on, this can't be real. I go into their Discord. I should have did this from the beginning. I go into their Discord. People are talking about how they got that same email, and I'm the dummy that actually connected my wallet super fast to it.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Oh my god, that thing pissed me off.
That sucks, man. That sucks. I know the feeling, because I caught myself a couple times like getting hype about something. Somebody said, "Oh, check this out," and then I jumped up to go check it out, and I'm like, "Hold up." Even if your friend sends it to you, because he might have overlooked it, just double check, man.
Yeah.
Just double check.
This, but to what you said, BRC Metaverse. This is one thing that one guy kept commented. A bitmap. I guess they're doing a Metaverse on BRC.
Yeah.
So this could be something that you guys could look into right now. This is the floor price right there. So that's
Yeah, it's
right
pretty
there.
interesting. I'm not really sure how it's gonna fully work. I'm still trying to figure out more about how this whole BRC20 thing goes, but the metaverse is on there is pretty interesting. Oh, I like Remark too. You know,
Oh
for the
yeah,
last.
you know I was gonna talk about that. I see
Yeah.
some comments. Even Lou says, "What's your thoughts on Play Cipher? You know about Play Cipher, Jay?"
Cipher. No, I don't think so.
I don't even know. Is it a token? I don't see it out.
It's a cross-chain RPG.
It's not out yet.
I don't know if it's out yet. No, you got to pre-register to play it.
Okay.
Let me look at the.
What you degens bullish on? Ooh, let's come back to this. Let's come back to this one. Let's come back. Let's come back to this one. Come back to this one. But back to Remark here. I'm a big fan of Remark. I'm gonna continuously be a big fan of these guys. I believe they're highly undervalued. These guys did some numbers, but if you guys don't know, these guys are actually giving out. Well, they're turning NFTs into smart NFTs, and this guy here is another. I don't know if he's a part of the Remark team. I think he is actually, but you know, he put out this tweet here, basically talking about nested NFTs. Is basically NFTs owning other NFTs. Right, and that's what Remark gives you guys the ability to do, and they actually have modular NFTs. But Remark is undervalued in terms of no one is really talking about it right now, and the thing is, this thing tends to move fast because the entire supply is pretty much out. The team was close to they was close to from what I've seen, I don't know if it's still the same, but they was close to losing like all their money. They didn't have enough funds to continue out the bear market because the bear market hit a lot of projects hard.
Yeah,
and
really hard. Yeah.
Remark. This is the thing. This is why VCs are important for crypto projects, because when they go through the cycle from the bull market to the bear market, they need a lot of funds to sustain their project, and they get that through VCs. If they don't have enough funds, they might not make it through the bear market. That's why you're going to see a lot of altcoins that's not going to be talked about right now because they didn't make it through this bear market, and it's going to be the same thing that's going to happen next cycle again. But right now, they made it through by the skin of their teeth. So this right now is still undervalued. I believe they're still working. They're on now the base chain, and base chain seems to begin a little bit of hype right now. So this is just a metaverse play that I'm going to be looking at. I'm thinking I don't even have to throw a lot of money into this right now. You don't have to risk a lot for it, because it did, if you see, all-time high was $66. So there's not a lot for it. And actually, when it hit that all-time high, it actually had the same supply. Why? If you guys may not know, is because they honestly gave out their entire supply as an airdrop. All you had to do was buy their canary eggs, which was, once it hatched, it gave you the bird. The bird gave you all the tokens that you needed. And the tokens at that time was like 400 or something. You got like not that much, sorry. About 400 tokens at the last bull market. And I got that. And I rolled that all the way up to like $50. And then I finally sold, because I didn't sell at this high, because I actually thought it was going to go to like $100. So that's just Remark, right? And we talked about that, the nested NFTs. Now the next play I'm actually talking about is coming out very soon. It's called FlixPlay. FlixPlay. These guys actually have a lot of the IP, from Baby Shark to Bratz to all of this. So guess who they're targeting? They're targeting your little brothers, little sisters. And remember, Jay, you said their Disney is coming into the metaverse, right? These guys are actually in a Disney accelerator program. So they got partnerships. They got some big partnerships. And I actually did see one of my guys sent me, one of my leads sent me their app. So their app is actually in beta right now, and it got approved to be on the Apple VR glasses. And as you guys can see, available on the Apple Store. So they're going to be on the VR glasses, Your little brothers, your little cousins, all of them, your little sisters, they're gonna be playing with their favorite baby shark and all of that. So the token is gonna be coming out at some point in time at the end of quarter one or quarter two. So this is gonna be another metaverse play that I'm gonna be very bullish on. And then that was the last thing right now. That was pretty much the last thing. Jay, how you feel about Flick's play?
Man, I'm looking at this right now. This is crazy bullish, man. Just seeing Baby Shark over here. Man, my nephew's a kill for Baby Shark, bro.
This is VR too. It's VR.
Yeah, VR. So like, it's crazy. I can't really say why, but I will say this: the second generation of the Apple glasses, the Apple thing, is gonna be crazy. And I think
That next one is that coming out next year though. I know you can't speak too much.
Yeah, I don't really know
going-
when I don't really know when it's coming out. I just know that it's going to improve like tenfold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm looking at these VR glasses. I ain't gonna lie.
That's pretty much all I can say is that it's going to improve tenfold. I mean, I'm waiting to get to where it gets to the point where it's some simple glasses, just snap it on. You know, but right now you got a big battery pack. It's a little heavy on your head, but you know anything that's building in that type of scenario for AR and stuff, it's coming, man. It's coming hard, and it's gonna be nice. So like when I see like this Baby Shark thing, like kids are finna be all over this.
Actually, AR is gonna be like a sub segment of Metaverse that's probably gonna pump crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of, the word is being used interchangeably, because like now they're just gonna have it like you could have kind of the artificial world AR, or you could press a button and then now you're in this like artificial world VR, kind of like a Decentraland or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they'll have it to where you can press a button and then it's like bitmapped to your actual place. You get what I'm saying? So your metaverse becomes like, it's like the real world, but then with all this like metaverse graphics, I guess. It's crazy. It's about to get crazy.
There's been some AR VR plays I've looked at. My guy asked DGen play. This is like an absolute DGen play. $100 most. $100. That's it.
What's this? Holo loop?
Yeah, Hololoop, right? These guys are all about, as they say, Hololoop brings the metaverse to life. Interact. You can trade AR enabled NFTs on here. So they actually have a partnership with Altcoin Buzz, I think. But he has not talked about them. BitBoy Crypto was also supported him a while ago. So this is something that could come back, though. I don't know. I do have a Hail Mary portfolio. My Hail Mary portfolio, honestly, has some DGen plays in there that I throw nothing but $100 max into. So there's some of them, and actually some of them have been performing crazy. So, but this is like an AR play. I'm not really, like I said, it's going to be in a subsection of Metaverse. So if Metaverse does well, of course, AR and VR will end up doing well too. So
the words are kind of being used interchangeably right now.
Yeah. Steven says it's not out yet. Let me pull it up on my back end here.
No, he was talking about the other one we was looking at.
Yeah, the Play Cypher, right?
Yeah.
I'm going on the back end to see if I can pull it up there. But what other plays you looking at, Jay?
Man, some of the same ones that we talked about in the video already. Definitely looking at the 404s for the short-term gains. For the long term, I do like the lit token. I know you're not as big as that one on that one. I think the elixir thing is pretty cool. Yeah, man, we talked about a lot of them already for sure.
Here's what Steven was talking about here. Play what's this? Cypher Odyssey?
Yeah, Cypher Odyssey.
A cross-chain platform action RPG with TCG. Now, I'm not too big on TCG, to be honest, though. But if there's a VR TCG type thing, like you remember playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and I think they had an episode where you can like put the VR glasses on or something, and you got the actual digital ones. I'm thinking this could be something. I don't know. I think that's how it used to work.
Okay.
Well, but I was going to show you guys. Where is this tweet at right now? This guy here actually dropped some of like top 5 biggest NFT games currently under development. Right? He's talking about Dead Drop. I told you guys, Dead Drop is going to be another one from Midnight Society. There's also an extraction game like Shrapnel. These guys, it's going to be hot. Them and Gunzilla, they're coming out hot, man. They're coming out hot. They both actually have ties to guy here, Dr. Disrespect. So Web 2, wait till Web 2 actually starts to promote Web 3 games. That's when you're going to start seeing some of the biggest increase on some of these Web 3 games. Right now, Web 3 games is off the back of just Web 3 influencers, essentially. That's who's essentially pumping it. But you get these Web 2 guys start talking about these Web 3 games, sky's the limit, because they have a different type of audience. Shrapnel, we just recently just talked about this, right? Now we got Play Ember. Now I just recently just closed the private seller with these guys. This one is going to be a huge one. They actually, I can't even, because they made me sign an NDA. I won't even lie to you. They made me sign an NDA because I seen exactly who's invested into this.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna just scroll up. I seen exactly who was invested into this. They can't talk exactly who's invested into it, but I just scrolled up just a little bit just to see that face one more time. That's just I just had to see that drop one more time. But Play Ember, this is gonna be a big one, right? It's gonna be a big one. There's some other names on there. We've talked about big time for a while on this channel. Actually, one of my best videos was from last cycle when I first told you guys to buy their space. And that's what they call their NFTs. I made a bag off their NFTs, bro. I swear to you. I remember this time like it was nothing. I was working as a physical therapy aide. They exactly said they're dropping it in like 1 hour. Like the marketplace is going to open up in 1 hour. I had my laptop in my book bag. I shit you not. I ran to the bathroom with my laptop, sat in the toilet, turned on to the Wi-Fi. I went onto the Wi-Fi. I bought a few of the spaces. I couldn't get the biggest like space because it ran out. Like it went quick. So I went to the medium one, got that. Held it for like 2 days. I promise you, I sold all of them. And you can see some of my videos that I made on it. I show you guys the transactions I've made. I made a bag on these guys. These guys, yeah, I was hype on these guys. Star Atlas, of course. Star Atlas looks decent. The gaming space is getting competitive, man. I'm loving it.
Very competitive. It's nice.
Other gaming altcoins you looking at, or altcoins in general right now? I see there's some comments here. You, Jay? Like we already said no metaverses, but any altcoins, any gaming.
Any altcoins gaming in general? Nah, I mean we talked about a lot of them. I think that's kind of where I'm sitting at right now, and I'm just getting into some other ones. There's some that,
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say there's some coming up that are not really released yet, like Trackverse. I'm a big track fan, so you got Trackverse coming up, which is supposed to be like a decentralized metaverse AI, but they don't have a token or anything yet. So I'm just following the
Aren't they going to be on they're not going to be using the track token?
They're actually going to be using the DKG, so they're going to be using Polkadot. So it's gonna be waiting to see what happens with it, because Track has a parachain, so they're just waiting for whatever happens with the Polkadot 2.0.
Okay. I see the comment here. Basically, any metaverse IDOs coming up. I think one just closed. I'm trying to pull it up for you right now. I'm on the back end looking for it again, because I forgot the name of it, and then actually, like I wanted to get into it, but I seen it too late. I seen it a little bit too late. Hold on, give me 1 second here. There we go. That's what it's fucking called, man. This thing is looking like it's going to be a good one, a absolute good one. I know they did their. I'm not liking
what I'm seeing. Pangolian right now.
Oh yeah, no, because I was on the back end looking it up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's called Reboot World. The first omni-chain open nested metaverse, powered by Egan, integrated with Solana and Arbitrum and all EVMs. Once I read that, I was like, "Hold, what the heck is going on?"
Yeah, hold up. I'm like, hold on, let me go follow them right now.
And you can see there's not too many people that know about it. But the thing is, I don't know how you feel about this, Jay. How you feel about liquidity bootstrapping pools? If you know a little bit about it.
I only know a little bit about it, but I think it's liquidity is a big thing, so they're gonna figure it out.
I hate it.
You hate it?
Yeah.
Wait, what don't you like about
It messes up what the token is looking to do. Like I got into one called the Root Network.
it?
They did a community sale. They did a community sale at 8 cents. But then when they started doing their liquidity bootstrapping pool, the price actually dumped to 3 cents. So that meaning where people are willing to buy it from. So it got to 3 cents. That means it got under community sale and also got under private sale. But now it went back up to 10 cents. I just don't like the whole concept. I just rather you do a regular IDO. A liquidity bootstrapping thing to me is just do a regular IDO. Let's just keep it simple. We don't need to reinvent the wheel or nothing. Just keep it that way.
I feel that for sure, because they are trying a bunch of new stuff, and sometimes it's just like, man,
too much, bro.
It's too much, yeah. Or like they end up only feeding like the super whales, or they end up overhyping what it could be for people. So
yeah. So I took a little glance at this reboot world here as an open metaverse, and they was talking about the layer 3, which is the parallel world, and you're gonna have the layer 2 virtual world, layer 1 a mirror world, and layer 0 the physical world. So they broke down some things. I'm like, oh, hold on now. And of course they're powered by Egan, so not too many people are talking about it. But once this thing comes out, because obviously I missed the actual sale, they concluded their the liquidity bootstrapping, and that means they're going to be coming out very soon here. So I don't know where they're probably going to be doing their exact like listing, because it's probably going to be on the DEX. But once it hits the DEX, I'm going to keep an eye on this one closely, because I do believe that as soon as Egan they announce that their airdrop is coming, anything Egan related is going to pump.
It's going to go crazy, yeah.
Anything Egan related is going to pump. That's why you see I got that bell notification there. I am not missing nothing. You got to be quick in this space, man. You got to be quick in this space. But that's the only metaverse that I've seen that's upcoming that I'm actually, keeping a close eye on. Outside of that, I don't think there's too many metaverse plays that's really coming out right now. There's probably some few other ones that's going to come out very soon, but I haven't seen them just yet. So
yeah, Metaverse has been a pretty quiet network. I think we did see over like 200 metaverses dropping in the last bull. So I think a lot of those are the ones that's been building and have something that they've been working on. Those are going to be some of the ones too. So like I think just to say like, some of the stuff that you've already called out is the play. People gotta look at that like, hey, just because you heard the name already or we already talked about it in a video, like go look back at some of that stuff, because it could be retracing and ready for the entry.
Yeah, and Bitcoin got up to 48K, man. Before we even get close to ending the stream, let me ask you, man, what are you thinking? Do you think we hit all-time high before halvening?
I don't know, man. We haven't seen that before, but it's looking very likely. You know what I mean? And I think
this run is crazy.
Yeah, this run is crazy. It's looking very likely. But also, if I just kind of turn off everything and just look at the overall markets right now, stock market in an all-time high. DJI in an all-time high, S&P in an all-time high. So you can only speculate that Bitcoin's gonna follow. Like, why would everything else be going up, but then like the top digital currency be going down? And and Bitcoin runs this market. So
it's crazy, because now we're gonna I think we're gonna have the ETF for Ethereum very soon.
Yeah, ETF for Ethereum talks are already happening.
This cycle is unlike any other cycle that you can try to compare it to.
Yeah, it's very different in terms of where we are overall. Just the amount of money. Like, look at the airdrop thing. We never had it to where it was like 100 airdrops and they all are sitting on like 50 M's ready to build. You know what I mean? So it's like us right here being the people who they need to help them build by. They need us to stake. They need us to, participate. They need transactions. They need volume. They need liquidity. They need us, bro. So it's like, it's finna get nice for everybody who's in this space right now.
I give a hot take.
A hot take.
I gave a hot take last cycle. I told y'all we're going to end off the year 45 to 50K. We got up to 48. Ended at 50, 45. Now this one before halvening, we're going to reach is either we're going to hit 60K or we're going to hit an all-time high, and then after the halvening, we're going to see a little dump, but not as big as what people are probably expecting, and we're going to continually go up after the halvening. Reason is There's too much inflow coming in right now. There's too much money inflow coming in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have the traditional. This is what we all wanted. Traditional
Yeah.
companies, all of these
Mm-hmm.
guys coming in. That
Yeah.
means money is coming into this space at a rapid rate. Of
Right.
course, once they got their ETFs, they started to dump a little bit. You can see from about 48, it got back down to like 39. Is the dumping done? Did they finish selling? Maybe. And if it's done, we about to continue to go up for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're always going to be dumping. I think that's what people need to realize too. As we want these big institutions and these big people to come in trading their ETFs or whatever, it's gonna lower what one of the things that we like about crypto so much, and that's the volatility. We're gonna get used to whatever the ETFs are selling. And then it's gonna have lower volatility as we get more and more money, more and more inflows.
facts.
So
That's a very good point. That's why people are predicting this might be the last biggest run we have.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
The
I will
last
say
biggest run.
we will. Crypto will continue to grow, but as far as the amount of growth that we're gonna
Every
see
cycle,
from this
yeah.
part, it's like people who were kind of taking that risk, and then like this year we got the go ahead that the government said, you know what, we ain't gonna fuck with y'all. So now it's just like everybody else comes in after that, everybody's here, and then it runs like the stock market, normal.
So
We
you
don't
guys
have the
got
big
70,
volatility.
70 days before the halving. You know what that lies? You know where that lies? This is why I think I've been right because the halving is about to be 3 days before my birthday. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm just having the luck of the market. The
Mm-hmm.
luck is just flowing into where I'm talking, because
Yeah.
everything just aligns with my birthday. So, you got 70 days before the halving, right? You're going to
Mm-hmm.
see a lot of big moves already happening. I want you guys to go ahead and go to Coin Market Cap because I couldn't find it on CoinGecko.
Mm-hmm.
Go look at the historic snapshot of the top of the last cycle. Start to find some of your altcoins and find a way to evaluate them. I gave you guys some tools already to use. From
Mm-hmm.
You could use this historical snapshot just to see where the inflows were in terms of the money, right? And what's the top of some of these altcoins, right? Now you can try to predict what the next cycle is going to look like in terms of not what altcoins you're going to see in the top 10, but how much money is going to be in the top 10, right? You
Mm-hmm.
use where is it at? Right there. Crypto rank. Crypto rank is going to be your best tool this cycle. We didn't have this last cycle. But this cycle, you have this. You use this to your advantage to figure out the vesting schedules on a lot of these altcoins. See when the next allocation drop is going to come out to see if there's a possible DCA opportunity for it. Because if
Mm-hmm.
this is not a lot, this is very minimal, so it's not going to really
Yeah.
affect the market. But you can find other altcoins where they may have a bigger drop, a
Mm-hmm.
bigger allocation that comes out, and you could use that to figure out if you want to DCA into. And then on top of that, you go on to when you are comfortable DCAing out the market, not when people are telling you, "Oh, we're going to hit 100K Bitcoin or 150K." This is how a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people got wrecked last cycle, me
Right.
included, thinking we was going to hit 100K last cycle. We got up to 69, nowhere near. So I'm holding out thinking we're going to hit 100K. So the profits I had, I didn't even take out all the profits I had because I was
Mm-hmm.
I was ingrained of 100K. So you're going to see 100K. That I think we're going to hit 100K this cycle easily. But people are already
Mm-hmm.
saying 150 is going to be the cycle run. So
Mm-hmm.
where we at? You're going to figure out by the time you're in October, you should start to look at where the market is at, and that's
Yeah.
that's when you're going to decide if you want to wait or you're going to start the DCA in. So if you're going to start the DCA out, you're going to look
Mm-hmm.
at some of these altcoins like Root Network. You're going to figure out it's going to be about a $1.3 billion circulating supply by the time we get to October 2025. You can go ahead and use the trusty coin perspective. You use the trusty coin perspective. Of course, it does not have it here, but you could, put it in here, right? Because these guys they use CoinGecko as their APIs for the data that they have. So some altcoins you can't do it,
Hey,
but you can.
do me a favor, quick. Click off of the comments so we can see more of the screen.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, we can't see it.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
there
yeah.
we go.
Boom. So you go into the coin perspective. Where do we set is going to be at? By October is going to be 1 billion, 1.3 billion, right?
Mm-hmm.
1.3 billion. 1.35. But too much. So there you go. And just like I told you, that this supply is nothing. It has a 12 billion supply, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you plug that in, you're like, all right, bet. Damn. Let me give Root Network a price target. Let me just see. This is just a arbitrary number. I'm just $10. That's just $10. I'm thinking $10, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the time the Root Network hits that circulating supply, right now, if you put that circulating supply in, that market cap would be $102 million right now if you put that in, right? So by October, by the time it gets that circulating supply, and let's say it gets to $10, I don't know if it does get to $10. I just put up a number, right? So boom, that puts you at a $13.5 billion market cap. One Root is going to be $10. What's that? An upside of 132x. That's the way you can evaluate some of your altcoins. You can see this is not always going to be correct because
Mm-hmm.
it depends. The market depends on where it's going to go. The hype. If the hype isn't going to be with Root Network for that long, it might not reach $10. So you give yourself a safe number.
Right.
Boom.
Right.
By October, that's going to be a 13x, right? That's nothing. So you just use this to do your homework, figure out where you think some of these altcoins could go with the supply they have by the time they get there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just
Yep.
how I evaluate it. I don't know how you do it, Jay. You let me know.
Yeah, no, that was a good run through. It's very, very similar. I look at the market caps and the I do exactly what you do. I just do it in a little bit of a different way. The coin
Yeah,
perspective tool is actually pretty dope to see. I use market cap of a lot, and I try to determine like, okay, what's like. I really look at the market caps, because I'm looking at when I put my money in. I just want to see, what's the market cap got to be, for me to get a sure like a 5x or 100%. And I just think about it in terms of like evaluation. So very similar to what you're doing,
yeah, yeah.
um, without having to try to guess what's the price going to be. I'm not going to lie to you, like to me the price of a token don't really matter to me.
It's the market cap for
I'm
you, right?
looking at that market cap. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you
I
know
look at the price because the price is easier for people to understand.
yeah,
And
no, I mean I look at the price, but when it comes in terms of evaluating it, like you got to evaluate it by
market cap, yeah,
where you think the market cap is going to go. Okay, you
facts.
think the market cap is going to go from 10 million to 100 million. Okay, then the second question would be how many tokens are going to be out by that time. When you
That's a
take
fact.
out that core perspective. All right, cool. By that time, 10% more of the tokens are going to be out. Calculate what that price is and see if it's worth your risk.
Yo, it's a yo. This is good. You guys are getting facts right now on how to evaluate some of your altcoins.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting this a lot of places. This is I just showed you guys three of the best tools to use for
Yeah.
this cycle right now, bro.
Most people don't really even think about evaluating their altcoins. They just go, "Oh, it sounds good, it looks dope," but then it's like,
Yeah, you can
once you
also
get in, and then you even once it goes up, you need to know like when to get out. Like the point of looking at the Bitcoin chart was a good point to make. You'll look at it and you'll see that the altcoins started getting ate up way before Bitcoin decided to chill. So
facts. So, Tenzin asks, "Are you more bullish on Manta or alt layer?" Yo, damn, you can't be asking me tough questions like this, man.
that's an easy one for me. But you go ahead.
No, let me hear you though, because I think the reason he asked this question because he knows my channel. He
Uh huh.
knows why I like both of these.
Yeah.
So let me hear you, Jay. Let me hear you.
For no reason at all, I'm just more bullish on alt layer.
Woo.
I have no reason to hate on Manta. I just didn't, for some reason, I just didn't look into it as much as I looked into alt layer.
So
So that's why I say, yeah.
alt layer is a little bit more complicated. People won't
Mm-hmm.
understand alt layer too well, especially with the whole restaking stuff, the roll ups, restaking roll ups. I don't think a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people are going to really understand alt layer, but I'm gonna try my best to break it down in the next video that I make. I already have the video made for Manta, and I can already tell you why, which one I'm bullish on the most, and why I am. It's going to be Manta.
Okay.
Before I even drop the video for you guys, I'm gonna tell you. Manta right now. Manta right now is an Asian play for me.
Mm-hmm.
They're targeting Asia very hard, very aggressively. And if you guys know the channel, and I've been telling you, where's it other one right now? I don't know if DeFi guy is here. I don't know if DeFi guy is here, but DeFi guy knows. I've been telling you guys about Astar for a minute. Astar, I told you guys about around a $200 million market cap. I said this is going to be big, and 1 billion is very soon. Is going to come very quickly for Astar. Reason is they have done a lot of stuff in Asia, and Asia is going to be a huge Web3 / crypto player. They're actually adopting it at a faster rate than most parts of the region.
Mm-hmm.
So Astar actually has ties to, I think it's the China government with their CBDCs and all of that. So I told you guys this is going to be a big play. Manta is now targeting Asia. They're targeting Hong Kong and they're targeting Korea for their Web3 and crypto developments. So this is going to be another reason I'm bullish on Manta. And if you guys know how big Asia is, you can know this is a big target. It's a big market that's coming in over there for Manta. So those are my two plays. The same exact reason I'm bullish on Astar is the same exact reason I'm bullish on Manta. Reason I took Manta over alt layer is because alt layer is a little bit more complicated for people to understand, but alt layer is going to perform. It's going to do well. Once Egan layer comes out, and you're going to have a lot more people breaking down what Egan layer is, what is restaking. Restaking is essentially taking what you have staked and being able to restake it otherwhere and use it again. Just simple.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that, I mean, not crazy, but I'm like, yo, man, if you chose Manta because of Astar, then you gotta go with alt layer, man, because like they was talking about Astar as well, talk about this the best technology in this ZK EVM roll up space.
It's a just know I'm very bullish on alt layer, but I think more for Manta. If you guys know on this channel, you can even go. Matter of fact, go on to the alt layer Discord, search up everything altcoin, click my name, and see how long I've been in that alt layer thing. I was trying to talk to him, bro. I was trying to talk to him. I was trying to tell him, please, give me the OG badge, please. Because I thought they were gonna bless me for an airdrop, but they didn't bless me. Actually, they blessed me with $60, but that $60 now is like $100. I don't even know if I'm supposed to sell it or not because I don't feel like dealing with Ethereum gas fees.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to pay half of that just to get it off. You might as well just, and I was gonna say stake it, but if it's on Ethereum, yeah, you're gonna have to pay half of that just to stake it.
That airdrop came out on Ethereum right now. So no, actually, sorry. It went back down to $70. So alt layer $200 token is up to $70. Nothing too crazy. God damn. Oh, my bad. That was a crazy overreaction.
I was like, wait, what happened?
I was not expecting to see this. Okay, so let's talk. This right here just pumped like ridiculous. Dev E.
What is that?
So this is from last cycle. It's supposed to be a layer 1, bro. It was a fast layer 1. I've talked about it a little bit. This is they calling it next gen currency. I don't know. I haven't kept up with them because I actually thought they wasn't going to perform well. I honestly thought they was not going to perform well, right? We got into the private sale of this last cycle. They kept pushing back on when they was going to come out, and they finally came out. But when they came out, they gave us the drop, right? It didn't really move nothing. It didn't do anything. But now it's pretty much up crazy from where we got in. I think 40 cents, maybe 35, 40 cents. We got in around there. It's at $1.65.
Oh, nice.
Fully diluted evaluation of just 32 million. I'm probably gonna sell this bad boy, and we're gonna see what's gonna come for the next allocation. I don't know.
Next generation cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I have not kept up exactly with what they've been doing because I was honestly very disappointed on how long it took for them to actually launch. So I probably got a little bit mad. So when I got the allocation, I did not sell it, but I guess they were supposed to be a layer 1. Oh yeah, see, you can see groundbreaking layer 1 ecosystem. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and do some homework on it before.
Yeah, for sure.
Before I decide to sell it. You got any closing thoughts, Jay? Man, any closing thoughts?
Nah, no closing thoughts, man. Continue to keep doing research. Pay attention to some of the new stuff happening, in the market. Drop your losers quick. Follow me at Everything Currency on YouTube. Yeah, let's get it.
You guys already know I'm dropping my Patreon for you guys, right? I'm also dropping that how-to guide for you guys to check out. The how-to guide is very important. I need you guys, if you guys are going to go for private sale investing and join my Patreon, watch that how-to guide. You guys are going to get a little breakdown of some of the, basically it's a guide. It just tells you, it just walks you through everything. You can see we've already gotten into some of the bangers. Orange crypto is up crazy right now. We gonna sell that right there. You can see, boom. We got into Botanics Labs here, new L2. We got into Polyhedera, which is using layer 0. We also got into layer 0. We got into too many big plays. You guys do not want to miss out on this Patreon group, man. I give you guys the biggest value, honestly, across all of YouTube. In terms of all the plays that we get in, $80 is far too cheap. Those that have been in my Patreon knows this was like a $500 tier last cycle. Will it come back? We'll see. I may even close out this $80 tier, just the amount of value that comes in. And I don't want, it's going to be a lot of you guys that come in. I'm a one-man team. I can't keep up with everybody. I get constantly too many DMs, man. But you guys have a good Saturday. Go 49ers, and I'll check you guys next week.
Peace.